we move to a top 5 clash of light heavyweights. Sergej Maslobojev and Donegi Abena. Sergej Maslobojev.
Hi, Lithuania. Labas, Lietuva!
Kavalda.
Here comes the Lithuanian sledgehammer.
A lot of his knockouts coming from his hands. He throws everything with power.
Yeah, maybe I'm not the best fighter in the world, but I'm a tough one.
Oh, I like how calm Maslobojev is. Maslobojev tries to surprise you. He's not throwing a lot, but when he does it, something different. It's very explosive. You know, boom, it comes out of nowhere.
Oh, out of nowhere! Maslobojev, the sledgehammer.
What a knee to the head.
Donegi Abena.
Has some really impressive wins on his career.
Fighting, the only thing I know what to do.
It's hard, that hook to the liver. And going downstairs, and those hurt him. Where do you rate yourself?
I rate myself number 1.
Well, he doesn't lack confidence, that's for sure.
Put the belt. For real, huh?
Here's our tale of the tape. Number 3 versus number 5. Abena, just 23 years old, as Joe mentioned, 207 with a 3-inch reach advantage over Maslobojev, who's 34 and 1.89 meters tall.
With professional experience, very similar slight edge going to Maslobojev, but the big advantage for them is Maslobojev's knockout percentage. 66% of 37 fights, fantastic.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, we are scheduled for 3 3-minute rounds in Glory's light heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the black corner, a 2-time world and European champion who brings with him a professional record of 32 wins with 5 losses, 21 of those wins coming by way of knockout. He is undefeated in 2 prior Glory appearances. He stands 6 feet 2.5 inches, 1.89 meters, and he weighed in at fight time at an even 208 pounds, 94.5 kilos. Fighting out of Vilnius, Lithuania, he is ranked number 5 in the Glory World Rankings. Please welcome Sergej Kavalda Maslobojev. Now his opponent fighting out of the white corner. He won his first 2 Glory starts in Lyon and Strasbourg. His young professional career record, 24 wins with 8 losses, 6 of those wins coming by way of knockout. Standing 6 feet 3.5 inches, 1.92 meters, he weighed in at 207 pounds, 93.9 kilos. Fighting tonight out of Suriname and ranked number 3 in the Glory World Rankings, here is Donegi, the Silverback Abena. The third man inside the Glory ropes.
Black corner, white corner. Okay, guys, listen, we're fighting 3 rounds of 3 minutes. You know the rules. Any questions? No questions. Protect yourselves at all time. Touch gloves if you want. Back to your corner.
Who do you give the edge to here, Joe?
This is a tough one.
Judge.
Honestly, I'm going to do it, and I'm going to say split down the middle, but yeah, this is a tough one.
Come on,
for me.
take it. Take it.
I can't, honestly, on this one, I think it's very well matched.
So Joe predicts a draw between these light heavyweights. Sergej Maslobojev, nicknamed the Sledgehammer, and Donegi Abena in the red trunks.
I'm telling you, this is the one I've been really going back and forth with. One moment I watched Donegi, I was like, man, I think Donegi's got the advantage. You watch Masloboyev's last fight, you give him the advantage.
You always wonder, Maslobojev telling us he doesn't get good sparring in Lithuania. Of course, Donegi Abena gets about as good as you can get.
They just exchanged 2 big punches each.
Swing and a miss for Abena.
You're going to see a good mix of strikes from Maslobojev. In his debut, he got a nice knockdown with a scissor knee. Looked like he was running for one there.
Maslobojev was supposed to fight Luis Tavares, but he broke his toe, his big toe, on a push kick. He says on Friday the 13th, I knew I shouldn't have trained that day.
I mean, I always try to hold my front kicks back in sparring. When they hit the elbow, that's it.
Oh, nice body. That was a high kick.
Don't turn around, Jason. Come on, don't turn around. No, come on, fight!
Abena says that wasn't low. What are you doing?
Oh, Donegi went jab to the body.
And you can see Maslobojev is not happy.
Stop, Nick.
I always say a low blow does 2 things, slows you down or makes you come extra aggressive. For the sledgehammer, he's going to come forward now.
He's trying to bully Abena. Downstairs, nice right hand to the body.
Now he wants to return the body shot. This is where you see Maslobojev do well when he mixes his kicks, his punches, where Abena is all power punches on different angles.
Break! Fight!
Ooh, nice low kick, perfectly timed by Abena.
Yeah, tip that inside leg right out. Back to that level change. And
Maslobojev says, no, that wasn't low.
Fight!
You kick me in the head when it is low.
There's that scissor knee that Maslobojev mixes in. But I'm liking Abena's strong, stiff jab, the way he's mixing levels. Good opening round.
Right.
A couple of shots below the belt, at least according to Maslobojev's body language. But Abena with a nice start.
Abena, good start. I like the way he's using his jab, and he's got to use that calculated pressure. Stay in, keep moving forward with that high guard, mixing that explosive boxing in his hands that he's known for. But I think a little bit of feinting and angle is just going to help him land a little bit more successfully. Maslobojev, he needs to control the range. Right now, he's staying really in close. I think he needs to spread out a little bit, mix the kicks a little bit more, and trying to keep counter back and try to be complete and adapt. Sometimes forward, sometimes backwards. Just don't stay in front of Abena. And this is with the low blow, but no, that was a perfect shot. Dead on for Abena. Nice jab to the body, hook to the body, and then that head kick upstairs. I mean, Maslobojev's lucky he didn't go out, because that was perfectly timed to deliver. Nice shot.
Defend yourself at all times.
Big Mike yelling at the referee about that low blow, I feel.
Fight! So how do you think the judges saw that first round?
Well, I think it's gone to Abena, especially if the referee didn't call that, you know, low blow.
4 of the 5 judges do score it for Abena. I like Maslobojev, though, coming out, putting pressure on and letting his hands fight another well-timed kick from Abena.
Yep, when Maslobojev sits on his punches, Abena takes that leg out. Man, to me, it's crazy to think that Abena's only 23 years old.
Yeah.
Wild to me. When he fought Artem Vahitov, 21. Insane. But Maslobojev's dangerous. Look at him.
Maslobojev not too concerned with kicks right now. He's going boxing.
Yeah, he's fighting a little bit more emotional now, which is making this a nice, fun fight.
Right. Step back. Fight.
Whoa.
Nice right hand. That touched the gloves touched the ground. That could have easily been a knockdown, Joe.
That could have been a flash knockdown for sure.
Better round here for Maslobojev.
Maslobojev prided himself in having good conditioning. So if that's the case, they'll have the advantage going in these last 2 rounds.
Oh, and another perfectly timed kick. Joe, how does that throw you off your game?
Well, it's just frustrating to get your legs swept up. They don't hurt, but they're more annoying to have your slipping and off balance all the time. It's a smart move.
And referee Edward Streichhardt's got his work cut out for him in this bout. Right hand just misses for Abena. Total strikes 55 to 38 for the Lithuanian. About the same number thrown.
And even in the pre-fight stuff, Abena didn't really respect Maslobojev's boxing, but seems like it's doing pretty good in the second round.
Corner, please. Take your time. Yeah. Going. Watch out. Yes. Fight!
41 seconds roughly to go. Right to the body from Maslobojev.
Do you like when he mixes his kicks, keeps that range a little longer, but he must be feeling better on the
Great
inside.
right hand for Maslobojev. Caught him again. Abena damaged goods for a moment.
Yeah, that right hand from Maslobojev went flush. Abena needs to try to counter back now. He's letting Maslobojev come too comfortable with his punches.
Ooh, nice counter right from Abena. But a good round for the Lithuanian to bounce back after losing the first. Big Mike reading Abena the riot act right now. Abena, that boxing-oriented power puncher. But tonight it looks like it's Maslobojev who's the boxer, not Abena.
Yep, he's doing really well. Here we have Maslobojev, nicknamed the Sledgehammer, has some very impressive wins on his career, but nothing more impressive for me that he's really trying to put a positive image for martial arts in his community in Lithuania. We saw some good power punching here from Maslobojev, but this is what Maslobojev was calling a low blow.
Time.
3 minutes to go, and it all comes down to this for sure.
Fight!
Who would you rather be right now?
Well, Maslobojev had a great round, so probably Maslobojev, but I like that Abena's using that jab again because the jab set up a lot of stuff for him in that first round.
All 5 judges giving that to Maslobojev, so the winner of the third wins the fight.
Now Abena mixing his low kicks, but I think that jab's gonna set things up for him.
Right.
Whether it's power right hand or his low kick, the jab's there for him.
Fight! Right. Right. Fight!
Maslobojev carries a lot of muscle into the ring.
Abena looking better this round than he did in the second. Throwing a little bit more, countering, keeping his distance.
Under 2 to go. Abena using the legs. Maslobojev almost exclusively with the hands.
Yeah, he's crashing that distance now too. Doesn't want to keep Abena at range for power. Crashes.
Jumping knee from Maslobojev. It's anyone's fight at this stage.
Oh!
Nice high kick from Abena. While he was leaning back against the rope, sometimes that can give you, I would assume, a little extra oomph.
Yeah, it kind of lets you not fall backwards. This round is dead even in my eyes.
A quick glance at the clock from Maslobojev.
Stand up.
Minute to go. Big 1-2. Fatigue setting in for both men. Well, you're right, Joe. This third round is extremely close.
So my early prediction was pretty good, wasn't it?
Which was a draw.
Basically, yeah, not bad. I told you. I've been going back and forth when I was studying this fight.
Again, the winner of the next 30 seconds probably wins the fight.
You have to think the next fight would be, you know, Tavares and Vakhitov. This could easily be the next guy ready to go, waiting.
Which guy?
The winner here. That's why it's so important.
And keep in mind, if it is indeed tied after 3 rounds, we do go to an extra round.
Yep.
You don't see too many 10-10 rounds in Glory. Was that worthy?
It's going to be tough. If anything, I'm sure the judges might pick a side and could split it open. But, man, tough fight to call.
And here
Ladies and gentlemen, this bout goes the distance. So we go to the judges' scorecard. Let's take a look at the totals from our 5 ringside judges. 2 judges score the bout 29-28 Maslobojev. 2 judges have it 29-28 Abena. And our 5th and final judge scores the bout 30-27 for your winner by split decision, Sergej Maslobojev.
what a win for Sergej Maslobojev, the sledgehammer from Lithuania, unbeaten in Glory, now 3-0, and he is standing by with our own Mark Schaff in the ring.
I'm here with Sergej, the winner of the fight by split decision. Sergej, there's some love between the guys.
I love everybody.
I know, you seem, when you walk up, you're a really relaxed and nice guy, but when the bell goes, you're all out.
When I go out to the ring, you see my hands are like this. When I'm doing like this, I'm sending love to all the people around me, to all the people who's here. Thank you, guys. I really love you. I know that when you give good emotions to people, the good comes back always. So thank you.
Now, it was a very close match. Did you feel it was so close, or did you think that you won easily?
Oh, no, not easily. It's normal that I fought maybe 50% of my, only 50% of my skills. 2 years with no fighting, a lot of pressure. And after 2 years of break, the guys higher in the rankings than me felt a lot of pressure. When you saw that his punches didn't make no damage to me, but I was like wobbling all the time because couldn't feel the ground. This is my problem. I know where I done something wrong, and I will be better next time, you see, I promise you.
Awesome. Give it up for Sergej Maslobojev.
Lietuva! Again. It's over.
Let's take a look at those judges' scorecards. One saw all 3 rounds for Maslobojev. The rest of them is like cutting up a pizza.
Yeah, I'm telling you, it was a tough fight to call. I mean, you can watch that back and probably think Abena won, Maslobojev won, but what matters is these judges.
Well, the only round they were all in agreement on was round number 2.